Hello, what's up guys? I'm Slowness and today we are playing Mountain Blade Bannerlord. And we have to thanks Tail Worlds Entertainment for this amazing game. And if you haven't heard of them, I don't blame you, because they are only famous for the saga of Mountain Blade. And this game takes place in a massive continent called Kauredia, where a massive armies meet at the battlefield to beat each other until only one survives. And our challenge would be to play the game on the hardest difficulty, doing the hardest challenge of starting without any money or any armor and weapons. We would need a strategy to survive and avoid being killed or enslaved. Because in a kingdom where noblemen have 100 of men following them and you are a poorly peasant with a rock to his name, it surely is not gonna be easy for us. But don't worry, I have the perfect strategy to make us ascend to king without much effort. And as all good RPG games, we are gonna start by creating our character, and the character will be the most powerful and imponent being on this planet. And yes, you may have guessed it right. We are doing Genghis Khan, the universal ruler of all Mongolian empire that is now on Kauredia, seeking the pleasure in dominating yet another unruled land. And so we are back with our party of Genghis Khan, which is currently alone in the middle of nowhere with only a rock to his name. Actually, I don't know if I want that rock. Yeah, that's better. So the first part of our plan, we have to participate in tournaments. We have to head to this city, which is the only thing that we are going to be able to participate that doesn't require a weapon. They will provide us with everything we need to fight, with the little detail that they don't provide actually armor and we have to bring it with us. So as Genghis Khan currently doesn't have any armor, we would be fighting knights and soldiers fully naked. After speaking with the arena master, he tells us that the tournament is actually gonna be held in a different city on the other side of the map. And so we have to get there to Nevermind. And as we just got robbed by forest bandits, and as we have no money, we cannot actually pay for them to leave us alone. The only alternative was to fight them, which as we didn't have any armor, would be a suicide. But you guys shall not worry, because we are ready for the fight. Genghis Khan is getting ready for the final battle against 9 bandits. Genghis Khan is completely ready for the fight. They are clearly superior in number, but Genghis is superior in strength. Even with its bare fists, he can accomplish any feat, excepting this one, because they were throwing arrows at us, and as we didn't have any shield, we couldn't actually stop them. So we proceed to the old-fashioned tactical retreat. And as we escape through pure martial superiority through the bandits, we are finally able to walk through the lands to our destination, Aklahat, to see if we can finally participate in the tournament and gain some gold, so we can finally recruit some men to do the dirty work for us. Because who wants to do the work, right? If someone can do it for you. And as we are walking, some bandits in horses try to get to us, but we successfully hide in a village. And as we walk some more in the desert, we can finally see Aklahat, and we can finally participate in the tournament that we were so fiercely seeking. The most important part of each tournament, obviously, is gonna be always the prize. The best prize that you can get is obviously a horse, which would be approximately 8,000 gold. The most lower price you can get, I think it's like 500 gold. And in this case we got a mace, which is very unlucky because it's not gonna be worth more than 1,000. You can see on the top the brackets. Each one is a soldier or a nobleman. The nobles are the ones that we have to be careful about because they have the most expensive armor and weapons. As the battle begins, we have to take out at least 2 teams so we can classify for the next round. We are the greatest emperor humankind has ever witnessed. It shouldn't be that hard for Genghis, right? And as we approach to the end, Genghis is gonna be able to give the final blow to the last enemy, making this that we ascend to the next round of the tournament. And so we advance to the second round of the tournament, and it is a javelin fight. We got Genghis Khan doing his best to, even though no one hits nothing. Oh no, I get it. Oh no! Genghis, what was that? You did it, Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan does it again. And the second semifinals are against a cavalryman, a nobleman. Die. Die already. Die. Die, you peasant. You shall feel the fury of Genghis Khan. Oh, you're good at fleeing, right? Oh no, don't worry, I'm good at seeking you. Come here, little boy. We did it. Once again, we did it. Next round and last. You shall die here. Come here. Oh my god. Triple short combo. Genghis Khan is doing it. You should die. Yes. We did it again. We won the tournament, and with that, the prize with the money, it's all ours. Finally, we can buy some new equipment. It is shopping time. We get 700 by the mace. It's fine, not bad at all. I expected a little more, but that's good. Enough to pay for the expenses of the weapons that we are going to buy now. So first, javelin. That's the superior weapon. Don't worry, just believe. This is gonna carry us 2 javelins, maybe 3, or maybe 4. Yes, I think that looks fine, right? I think these 4 javelins are enough to persuade anyone who wants to steal our loot, right? No one will dare to come close to a man looking like that. Yeah, I think the intimidation factor is the most important one in this case. Unfortunately, because we don't have enough money, I gotta get rid of one of the javelins and buy a horse instead. It's gonna be the most powerful horse that the money can allow us to buy. Unfortunately, this is what we have. It's more close to a donkey than a horse, but yeah, I think it's better than a donkey and a little worse than a horse, but it should be fine. It should give us some movement speed enough so we can flee, persuade the bandits not to follow us. And yeah, that's good enough. And after dodging these bandits and entering this village, we would be able to persuade with a little of money that we have left. 3 peasants should be more than enough to get rid of these looters that we are finally getting into our first fight. Fight me if you dare, looter. Here we can see our 3 peasants. They're probably gonna die on this battle, but who cares? And because we actually cannot go face to face against 8 bandits, we are gonna abuse of this little strategy called horse fight. And because of all the guys that we have hit with our javelins, this fight is actually manageable for only 3 peasants. And we are actually winning because of the martial superiority that these lowly robbers lack. And we can let our followers finish the fight. And after having defeated all the looters, we can finally sell their things. But actually these racks do not fit Genghis Khan, so we shall sell it and instead recruit more peasants to fight for us. And as we arrive to the next village, unfortunately most of the troops are rank 2, so they are too expensive for us to recruit. We can buy some grain for our troops, and after meeting some troublemakers that are actually messing around with everyone, so we have the option to recruit them to our troop and be even stronger than we are currently. So obviously we are gonna take all the troublemakers that we didn't find and use them as cannon meats on the front of battle. And as we currently have 8 villagers, we can actually take a bigger group of bandits than last time. Fight me if you dare, looter! And that's another win for us. That's actually a big one because we now can loot everything they had. With them, as you can see, it's more or less worth 300 gold, so we can expand ourselves and buy more food and troops. And by selling all this thing, our wealth has ascended to 300, which would mean we now can recruit more troops as we can actually pay them. We can actually recruit also more advanced ones. And now we can actually get our javelin, our 4th javelin. And as I was walking through the desert, a group of bandits tried to rob us, but they didn't know that Genghis Khan was in the group, so that didn't end so well. Another easy win, let's keep going. After arriving to the city and selling our slaves, we can actually now participate on the second tournament. Hopefully it goes smoothly. And because this man is actually a nobleman with a lot of armor from the Desert Empire, I don't think I'd actually have much of a chance against him, even though let's give it a try. Die. Die. Okay, I got it. Let's keep going. A little bit more. Nah, there's no chance. Yeah, nah, there's no way. But because of the money that we made out of slaves and items that we loot from the bandits, we can actually now recruit more troops. And while chasing some steppe bandits, we actually got caught by a group of them, and we actually now have to fight them or pay them. So, and do not underestimate this enemy, because even if we have a superior number, they actually have force, which would give them an immense advantage against our peasants that mostly have forks and seed. And strategy when fighting against horses, basically group up, and if any of them charges against the peasants, they will actually stop them with their own body, which is not the best plan for obvious reasons. And after suffering a lot of casualties, we are actually able to get with a victory at the end. But don't worry, we didn't lose anything that actually gold couldn't buy back, so there's nothing to worry about, as there are as much peasants in the farms as fish in the water, and Genghis Khan knows it better than anyone else. And guys, I want to end here the part 1 of Becoming a King. I will be making more videos with this thematic. I will be ending this saga on the next videos that I should record them in the next few weeks. And I really hope you like this first video. I hope you leave a comment with what do you think. It helps me a lot, seriously. Just knowing someone is watching this makes me very happy. Thank you all, and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.